So hi, this is Kiran from Tech for Tech, and in today's video we will be discussing how to solve a Rubik's cube. So you might have seen multiple varieties of Rubik's cube. Even I have seen something like a pyramid-shaped Rubik's cube, even 4x4 Rubik's cube. But for today's demonstration, I'll be using a 3x3 Rubik's cube. I do have the cube with me, and this is basically a solved Rubik's cube. From here, we'll shuffle this thing, and from the scratch we'll see how it can be reassembled. Right, so we'll go to the video, and from there we'll see how it can be done. Right. So this is basically the Rubik's cube, and the white color, it has got some marking on the top, and this has got 3 rows and 3 columns. That is why it is called as 3x3 Rubik's cube. And the mid points of these cubes, it is not going to change, even if we are shuffling it around multiple times. This is not going to change. So the white side is on the top side, and on the opposite side of your white you will be having your yellow. Similarly, on the opposite side of your green you will be having your blue, and similarly on the opposite side of your orange you will be having something like red, and this is vice versa. So for the opposite side of your white you will be having orange, and similarly opposite side of yellow you will be having your white. So normally we'll be taking white on the top and yellow on the bottom, and other 4 sides will be keeping it as a side. So for the ease of understanding, what I will say is this is right side, this is left side, this is right hand, this is left hand. Right. So whenever I am saying right side up, then using your right hand side, this is right side up, this is right side up. So this movement is called as right side up. So whenever I am saying right side down, then this will be the movement. Right. This will be the movement. Right side down, right side down, right side down. Right. Right. Whenever I am saying left side down, this will be the movement. Right. Using your left hand, left side to be down. Right, left side up will be something like this thing. Right, so the right side right is something like this thing. Right side right is something like this thing. Right side right is something like this thing. Right, left side left will be something like this thing. Right, right. Similarly, right side left is something like this thing. Right side towards the left. Right. Similarly, left side towards the right, it will be something like this thing. Right. So we do have eight combinations. LR, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, 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 down, right, up, left, down, and left, right. Similarly, four of them are there. In addition to these things, you do have 2 more. That is the front facing to right and front facing to left. So FR and FL. So FR means front side to right, front side to right. FL means front side to left, front side to left. I hope you understood the concept. So these 10 steps, if you could remember, then it will be easy for you to identify the concept. Right. Now we'll shuffle this thing. So I'll be randomly shuffling it. Right. So I have randomly shuffled it. Once you have done that, you can look into the options. This side is white, opposite to white, because the centermost portion is white, right? So this is white. On the opposite direction of white, you are still having yellow. On the opposite direction of your orange, it is still red. On the opposite side of your green, it is still blue. So this will not change. Even if you shuffle it multiple times, this is not going to change. Right. So this side, just by looking into this side, you can say that this is orange side. Just by looking into this side, you can say that this is green side, this is red side, this is blue side, this is white side, and this is yellow side. Right. So the first step, or the first thing which we'll have to do in solving this cube is to make these things right. Make a cross mark. White on the topmost part, you can have a cross mark. So this should be white, this should be white, this should be white, this should be white. And while making this right, this white, this color has to match the parent. So this side is blue, right? So this should be blue and this should be white. This should be orange. So orange and white. This should be green and white. This should be something like red and white. I hope you understood the concept. So for making that right, you need to identify something like this one is basically green and white, right? Green and white. So what we will do is we'll make these things, the centermost pieces, into the bottommost layer. The initial task is to make them go into the bottommost layer, that is towards the yellow. Towards the yellow we need to move these things. So the centermost part, where it should come, actually it should come over something like here. It should come over here. Green should come here, white should come here. So now, as of now, it is in this part. So what I will do is I will match it with its parent. Parent is green, and once it is done, I will be rotating it in this fashion to make it match it with this white color. So now the orientation is not right. The green has to come to this side and white has to come to this side. We'll wait till the end. We'll make the others right, and from there we'll see how it can be corrected. Right. Now for this side, this should be red and this should be white. Right. So I need a centerpiece with red and white. So I will look for red and white. Red and white. Yeah, red and white is actually over here. So what I can do is I can move this thing into the bottommost layer. So I'll move this thing into the bottommost layer. I'll be rotating it in such a way that this thing matches its parent. Parent is red, right? I will be again counterclockwise, I will be rotating it. So again, the orientation, it is not right. This should be red and this should be white, but the orientation, it is not right. But still we'll keep as it is. And for the other side, this is a blue, right? So this should be blue and white. So I'll be looking for a piece of blue and white. Yeah, blue and white, it is over here. So I'll be again rotating it. I'll be matching it with the parent. I'll be rotating in such a way that it matches the white. So again, the orientation, it is not right. It should be something like blue should come to this side and white should go to that side. Right. So we'll keep it as it is. And this should be orange. So orange and red. So I need a centerpiece with orange and red. So orange and red, it is over here. So if something happens, something similar to this thing, I need to move this thing to the bottommost layer, right? So if I move this thing to the bottommost layer, my green color gets disoriented. So what I should do is, once you make this thing into the downmost, in the bottommost layer, I should make it change and I should reverse the whole thing back to normal so that it is not disoriented, right? Now I can match it with the central piece or its parent piece, and I need to do this thing, right? So now everything is ready. Orange white is here, green white is here, red white is here, blue and white is here. So only problem with that is this orientation, it is not right. For that, what you can do is, you can do again, this is the face which I am going to correct first, right? So what I will do is face right. So this is the part which is facing me. So face right. Then right. So with my right hand, right side to right side, right? Then right up, then right left. Then now this is ready. Right, we'll go to the other side. I need to make this thing right? So for that, what thing I'll do? Again, front, this is the side which is facing me, right? So face right, then right up, right left. Now this is ready, this is also ready. Blue is ready, orange is ready. Now to make this thing right, again we'll repeat the same steps, right? Now green is ready, right? So this thing again, right? Now everything is ready. Sometimes this will automatically happen. If it is not happening automatically, then you will have to follow this step, right? So now we do have a cross mark, and this portion is matching with the parent, right? Every portion, every centermost piece is matching with its parent. So this completes our step 1. Now going into the step 2, we need to correct these corners. These corners has to be corrected. For that, what I will do is, I'll be rotating it in such a way that your bottommost part, the yellow part is on the top now, and your white part goes back. Now if I could see, actually this is red side, this is green side, and this is white side. So this corner piece should be something like red, green and white, red, green and white, right? So this piece should be red, green and white. Similarly, this piece should be something like orange, green and white. This piece should be something like orange, blue and white, right? So we'll see where exactly this piece is right now. Blue, orange and white. Blue, orange and white. Yeah, it is over here. So what we'll do is we'll rotate it such a manner. Again, this is yellow part, this is white part. So yellow is on top now. Now we need to interchange these pieces, right? So this has to come to this side. Then only blue, orange, white. Blue, orange, white. So this should be blue, this should be orange and this should be white. So this is the exact piece. This has to come down, right? For this process, we need to remember these steps. Again, right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Now this has come down, but the orientation is not right. So we need to repeat the step. In some cases, this will happen in one simple step. Sometimes we'll have to do it multiple times, right? So we'll repeat the steps. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Even now it is not right. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Right, now this is ready. Now for this thing, it should be blue, red and white. Blue, red and white. This has to come down, right? So we'll repeat the steps. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. I'll be repeating the steps. Right, now this is ready. Now for this thing, it has to be red, green and white. Red, green and white. So this is red, green and white. So this has to come down. Now this is ready, right? Now this piece is green, orange and white. Green, orange and white, yeah. This was easy. This happened in a single step, as you could see, right? Now this process, your second step is over now. Almost all the bottommost corners are ready and the center pieces are also ready. Now if you could go into the third part, we need to correct these pieces. These pieces has to be aligned in perfectly. Right? For that, what we'll do is, so actually what should be this piece? This piece should be red and this piece should be green. So I need a centerpiece with red and green. So I will look for a piece with red and green. So this is red and green is over here. So I will align it in such a way that it matches. So this piece has to come to this side, right? So what you should do is you should make this turn in the opposite direction where we want to align. So this has to be aligned to this direction, right? So in the opposite direction, I will move it once initially. After that, what I can do is I can repeat the steps with my right hand. The step which we studied in the step 2, right? So right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right, right? Now what we can do is, this is the place where the orientation is going to occur, right? I need to place it into my left hand. So this is the place which we need to change. So I need to transfer my cube into my left hand. And using my left hand, I need to repeat the process. That is left side up, left side right, left side down and left side left. Now this is ready. Now for this piece, it should be green and orange. So green and orange is over here. So I'll be making it in such a way that this has to move to this side, right? So initially what we will do, we'll move it into the opposite direction and this starts in the left side, right? So using your left hand side, left side up, left side right, left side down, left side left. Now we will be changing it, we will be giving it into the right hand side and we will be repeating the steps. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. So now this is ready. Now for this thing, it should be blue and orange, blue and orange, blue and orange. I don't see it. It is over here. So we'll wait till the end. Or otherwise, what we can do is we will take it out. What can we do to take it out? We can do the same steps. Or else what we can say, this should be exactly something like blue and red, right? So we'll see blue and red if it is there or not. Yeah, blue and red it is there. So what we'll do is we'll try to correct this thing first and later we'll correct this thing, right? So for correcting this thing, this has to be moved to the side. So we'll move it in the opposite direction and we'll repeat the steps. Now this whatever it was here, it has moved up, right? So it is over here right now. So what I will do is I will move into the blue. It has to be moved in this side. So what I will do is I will move it in the opposite direction and I will repeat the steps. Right? Now almost all the corners are ready. This is ready, this is ready, this is ready, this is ready. Right. This concludes this particular step. Now going into the other step, next step, what we can do is we need to have a cross mark over here, yellow cross mark. We need to have a yellow cross mark over here. In some cases, only the centermost part will be having the centermost part. Remaining everything will be disoriented. For this case, we do have a horizontal line over here. You don't have to bother about the corners because we are not going to bother about the corner at this point of time. We need to have exact cross mark over here and it should be matching with these things. So initially we should get a cross mark over here. In some cases only this thing will be right. In some cases you will be getting something like a inverted L, right? So what I will do is I will again redo the whole thing and will try to get a L shape over here, right? So if you could see, now we do have something like, you will be getting something similar to this thing. If you are having something similar to this thing, then make sure that this side is facing you and this inverted L is something similar to this thing. So this should be facing you. Now what you can do is you can do a front right. So front right is something similar to this thing, right? Then we will do the same steps which we studied in the step 2. So right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. You will be getting the horizontal line. So in some cases you will be getting the horizontal line itself like previously. So if you are getting horizontal line itself, then what you can do is you can start from this step, right? So again step is very similar, front side. So you will have to make it horizontally. Then what you can do is this front side, front facing side should be turned into the left. Then you can repeat the steps. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right, right? We'll be getting something like a cross. Once you do that, you'll be getting something like a cross. So you need to remember these things. Either it should be an inverted L or it should be a horizontal line. If you get these things, then you can go with these steps. If you don't have anything like this is not right, this is not right, this is not right, only the centermost part is there, then you can start it in any orientation, right? Once you do that, you will be getting these things. Now as you could see, in some cases now this one is right, this one is right, this one is not right, this one is not right. In some cases everything will be not aligned. If everything is not aligned, you can start it in any orientation, the next step, right? If in some cases you will be getting something like opposite corners will be aligned and these two things it will not be aligned. In such cases also you can start it from any place. Typically for this particular case, if two adjacent sides are aligned perfectly, then what you can do is you should make it in such a way that the opposite side and your right hand side is perfectly matched. Yeah. Now this side and this side is ready, right? So you see this side and this side is ready, this side and this side is not right. So in such cases what you can do is you can make this thing into the opposite and your right hand side should be ready and these two sides are not ready. So you can keep it something similar to this thing and you can do these steps, right? So for this thing what you can do is right side up, right side left, right side down, right side left, right side up, then right side right, right side right, right side down, right? Now if you could align it perfectly, then everything will be ready. Green is ready, orange is ready, your blue is ready, your red is also ready, right? So corners are all ready. So this completes this particular step, and in the next step what you need to do is you need to correct these corners, right? As of now, in some cases nothing will be right. So in such cases you can start this step from any point of time, any corners, right? So in this particular case, this one is right. The orientation it is not right? Green, orange and yellow. So this is right? So this is not right, this is not right, this is not right. Only this one is right. Only the orientation it is right. In this stage of in this point of time, you need to only concentrate on the colors. You need to exactly match this thing. So what you can do is you need all these things corrected, right? So for this thing, what you can do is you can follow these steps, right? So again, right side left, right side up, right side right, left side up, right side left, right side down, right side right, left side down, right? Even now this is not right, this is not right, this also is not right. So we'll repeat the steps. Right now this is right, this is right, this is right, only these two are not right. In some cases the color combinations, it will not be like blue will be here, red will be here, so that is okay. You don't have to exactly match this thing, but somehow this is now exactly matched, this is also now exactly matched. Again, we'll keep your white topmost part white back to the topmost position, and your bottommost part will be your yellow. You can keep in this orientation, and you can take any corners because this is all right. So we'll start from this corner. Let us start from this corner. In some cases this will be disoriented, this will be disoriented, but the color should be matching, something similar to this thing. Now this is disoriented, even though you do have orange, green and yellow on this piece, the colors are disoriented, right? So you'll be getting something similar to this thing over here and over here, right? So if it is disoriented at two places, you will have to do the steps only in the two sides. If it is disoriented in three sides, you will have to do the steps in three sides. If it is disoriented in four sides, then you will have to repeat the steps in four sides, right? So this step is very crucial, and if you make a mistake in this particular step, then what will happen is that the whole process you will have to redo it. So coming back or correcting it at this particular stage will be very difficult, right? So in this particular step, what we can do is, this is very easy. So what you can do is, you can remember the steps which we studied in the step number 2, right? You'll have to do that particular step. You'll have to do it multiple times in such a way that this yellow is in the correct orientation. So we'll do the steps: right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Whenever one stage of that step is completed, make sure that this orientation is perfectly maintained, right? I have taken an orange side, you might have taken it something different, so these things should be same, right? So again, do the steps: right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Again, yellow is not in the bottommost part, right? So again, we'll have to do it 2 more times: right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right, right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Now yellow is right, right? So we'll be changing it. If this is disoriented, we'll have to redo the steps for this step. Again, you should not move this thing. This orange, 4 oranges, it should be right there. Only the bottommost corner you'll have to change. Right. Again, I will be changing this because this is in the exact manner. This is also in the exact manner. So I will be changing it. But this is not in the exact manner. So I will be doing the steps. So right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Right side up, right side left, right side down, right side right. Right. Now the cube is complete. I hope this information is useful. We'll go into the computer, and from there we'll see one more thing. Let us say you don't have the hardware cube, then what you can do, right? So for that, you do have many online simulators which you can do this thing. So you can practice in this thing, and if you are interested, then you can buy a hard like something like a cube, similar cube, right? So if you are interested, then you can buy something similar to this thing, right? So we'll go into the computer, and from there we'll see what it looks like, right? So there are so many online simulators available. I have opted for something like Rubiks.com. So it will have this cube. Again, the orientation also, you can move it. You can shuffle, so it automatically shuffles multiple times. And from there we can start, and we'll be able to do the thing. Again, here also the centermost part is or the topmost part is something like white, and it is marked as a Rubik's cube, right? So for all the animations and other things, I'll be opting for this particular site, and I hope this information is new and useful for you. Please try out these things, and if you do want to communicate to my site something, then you can always use your comment box. Bye bye for now. See you with something new. Bye. Bye bye.